Hello and welcome to this new video about radio meteors. My name is Stijn Calders and I am a collaborator on the BRAMS project. In the last video, my colleague Hervé Lamy explained the fundamentals of radio meteor observations. In this video, I will apply what we have learned on the BRAMS network. But let me first repeat the most important concept of radio meteors. Meteors don't emit radio waves themselves. However, they can reflect a signal emitted by a radio transmitter. If we have a receiver at the correct position, it receives a signal that bounced off the ionized trail left behind by the meteoroid. This principle is used by the BRAMS project. The BRAMS project is hosted in Belgium, a small but densely populated country in the northwest of Europe. In the south of Belgium, in a little town called Durbe, we have installed a radio transmitter. It is probably the most boring radio station in the whole country because it emits only one single frequency. All around Belgium, we have installed receiving stations. Most of them are hosted at public observatories, schools, and other organizations that are active in public outreach. This animation illustrates the concept again. The radio beacon in Durbe emits radio waves towards the sky. If a meteoroid appears above Belgium, these radio waves reflect on the ionized trail. This reflected signal can be received by a station that is located at the right position. This slide is quite busy, but let me explain the basic idea to you. On the top left, there is a picture of an antenna. This antenna is connected to a receiver. This receiver is comparable to a radio receiver that you have in your car. The receiver is connected to an external sound card. This is the red device at the right bottom of the slide. And the sound card is connected to a computer. What is then the black round device at the right side? This is a GPS receiver. It is not used to know the position of the station, to have a very accurate timestamp. If you want to learn more about our receiving station setup, you can read the installation manual at the link that we will post with this video. Each station records a signal non-stop, so day and night, all week long. This results in 1 gigabyte of sound files per day. These sounds files are stored locally and sent every night to a server at our research institute. So for the whole network, we record about 25 gigabytes per day. This is how a BRAMS observation looks like. On the horizontal axis is the time, on the vertical axis the frequency. This is the content of the sound. The colors indicate the strength of the received signal. The horizontal line in the middle of the figure is our radio beacon in Durbe. Remember that I told you that we have the most boring station of the whole country? Because we emit only one constant frequency. The small vertical lines are so-called underdense meteor echoes. And the big blob at the right side is a so-called overdense meteor echo. Hervé will explain this in more detail in the following videos. The slanted lines are reflections of the radio waves on the hull of airplanes. In fact, we have built a much better airplane detector than a meteor detector. Sometimes we do peculiar observations in our data. In 2013, after a visit of the International Space Station, the Russian capsule Soyuz re-entered the Earth's atmosphere above Belgium and created an artificial meteor. Finally, I want to show you a comparison between different observers. The horizontal series are 3 different receiving stations. As you can see, not all stations see the same short meteors. This is because the reflections have to be specular, as Hervé explained to you already in the previous video. So the reflected angle is identical to the incident angle. This is known as Snellius law. From this property, we are able to retrieve the trajectory of the meteoroid. However, every station registers the big blob in the middle spectrogram. For overdense meteors, one can observe also non-specular reflections. This concludes the video about the BRAMS network. If you want to know more, you can read the paper that we will mention in the notes that will come with this video. In the next video, I will talk about the Radio Meteor Zoo, a citizen science project on which you can contribute. Have a good day and stay safe.